So me and my mother went to this law firm before she died, and he seems to be making fun of my mother since she died. So they say sorry doesn't pay the rent. So as I was having problems with my lawyer, as I was having problems with the U.S. immigration trying to sue them, I was owing my landlord rent. And the landlord set my house on fire. And I've been sleeping on the street for 12 years. And this guy's been making fun of me. Says sorry doesn't pay the rent like settlements do. At that time, I was trying to get money. I was suing my employer. And they told me they were going to settle the case. And they told my employment law they've already settled the case. And for the past 12 years now, I didn't get a single penny. They said they were going to pay me $15,000. So the case has been settled. And I've been waiting for over 13 years for $15,000. Not a single penny. So me and my mother went to this law firm before my mother was also killed. And they told us now, they already told me over the phone they like my case. But when I went to them, they told me they changed their mind. And it's been making fun of my dead mother. Says sorry doesn't pay the rent like settlements do. So this law firm, as a matter of fact, my mother was so smart. When they refused to help us, my mother said she wants them to write on a piece of paper that they are not helping us. And they wrote on a sheet of paper. And I took that sheet of paper, I saved it. I have that proof. They told us to go to other law firms. Why would a lawyer tell you to go to other law firms? Say, no, we change our mind, we're not going to help you. And they were the ones that invited us to come. I spoke with them on the phone. But there's the U.S. immigration, and they monitor my phone since I came out of immigration prison. So anytime I'm trying to hire a lawyer to sue them, they'll tell the lawyer to drop my case. So even though the lawyer never accepted the case, when the lawyer will call me back days later, I say, oh, no, we're no longer with your case, bye. So I believe it's one of the lawyers that's been compromised by U.S. immigration. I've been trying to sue the U.S. immigration. And his law firm said that they like my case, they were going to take it. And he told me I'm going to come for an interview in their office. When we went there days later, they told me to change their mind. And it's making fun of me, says, sorry doesn't pay the rent like settlements do. So at that time, I was supposed to get, I was suing my employer, Southside Manor in Queens Supreme Court. And they told me at that time, they've already settled the case, and my lawyer will give me $15,000. I've been waiting for the $15,000 for 13 years. Not a simple penny money. My other lawyer's name is David Abrams. And I sent him an email some days ago. I sent him an email to April. I just got the response back like 2 days ago. He says, please stop contacting me, telling me your mother is not there, you're on the street, so I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, okay, I'll block you. That was the response to me. I said, wow, what a compassionate lawyer. So I don't have time to be reading through all your sorry tale. So if you don't have any good things to tell me, stop emailing me. That's what the balance is. I was like, where's the money I was supposed to get 13 years ago? So they're using us immigrants. The U.S. immigration is telling lawyers to mess us up, that we're all going to be deported, that we're shit. So this is like a total massacre of immigrants. And a lot of immigrants don't even care. They said 3 million immigrants have left America on their own in the past 1 year. A lot of Canadians say they're not coming back to America. They are packing their bags and leaving. But we got to speak the truth. Running away doesn't help. Because we got to let the court know what is going on. So please donate to my Cash App NYC owners and send me your phone number so I can keep you updated on what is going on with my lawsuit. I'm trying to get immigrants to be free from immigration prison and given a special visa called T visa. It's for immigrants that are in danger of being abused, and the court is not supposed to deport them or give them that visa.